Hi, in this video I'll show you the gravity generator I built for a space hub called Kuhn Station 3. It was built mostly using parts from printer, Nerf guns, and other greeblies that I found interesting to use. My name is Mike, and this is Sledgehammer Models. I started out using just printer parts, and it's what that flat area is with my thumb. And then I use to kind of support a little bit, I use some bridge trusses from an HO scale train that I have. Also, there's some Nerf gun uh, parts on there, maybe a little bit of there's some flat styrene. For the main body, I used a lot of printer stuff. On the bottom is where my thumbs are. You'll see there's a Nerf gun, and then just above that would be the chassis for a G scale locomotive. And then there's a large oval round part was a battery storage unit for a flashlight, full flashlight. We get more printer parts. I'm going to add a few more things. I don't think I have quite enough details in this. I want to add a little bit more, put some color in it. We kind of put an antenna up the side. That's just, I don't know, it's just this part, it's old train stuff. And at the end of it, there's a little piping in there. I want to add some more piping for this. And what I did is I just used a board from some kind of PT board, and I like the color on it, the wires. I try to hide them back in the corner, back inside a little bit, and make it look like it terminates inside somewhere. Probably should have been them before I put them in, but I'll do that also. When I get the inside glued inside, I'll put some leather on there, some darken it up a little bit, so it doesn't look like it's a print part. One of the things I'm using is the piping Walters Cornerstone. It's an M scale refinery kit, and they have a lot of good piping stuff on there, like pre-made stuff. I'll show you a picture in just a second. And it's real good just to get the stuff, and it's a fairly cheap kit. You can get them on eBay. And scale. I think they maybe even make it in HO, I'm not sure. But so see the piping there comes like in bunches or a rack like that. So you can just put something on. The paper trying to match up, trying to get it to stay in place when you glue it. This is the Cornerstone by Walter. I think it's only $10. There's quite a bit of piping inside that. And we're trying to make sure it kind of ties into that little plug. That's a PC board. Filed on the edges. And you have a whole bunch on it. this is the final. I have it done. It's painted a dark red, and I used it with black, kind of like a train line or something going down to the bottom. And use up one of those little plugs that's on a little leg, and I painted the little plug in yellow and kept the color whiter, aged them, and weathered them a little bit. There they have it through the door. See it. And this is all N scale. You can see it in the diorama of the building. This is the engineering bay. About 24 inches by 24 inches deep by about 30 inches wide. And behind it, you see what's going to be the water cycler. And then in the back is the air handler system. You can see the on the right here is the diesel generator. This is the power generator or power station. This diorama represents the engineering bay for a large space station. That is basically off camera. You don't see a lot of this stuff when you watch a movie or whatever. They always show the nice shiny floor. Everybody has air and gravity, and you know, there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes, and this is kind of celebrate that and give some honor to the folks who work down in this area. Please, I wish come along next time, and I'll be updating. Probably going to start on the recycler, water recycler next. So please come along. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Thanks.